The Fairies are about to enter the other world and save the realm. None of them are human. The one that is, you know, a Lalafell and not a animal in that sense, has cat ears, so, you know. What? Okay. Wow.
That is kind of extra.
Yeah, hi, I want the house to be a woman.
Amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal.
Yep.
I fear words do not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in
Oh my
bygone
god,
days.
is that where Vivi gets the ticket?
Living
I
memory.
can't.
Or
That
so the
kind of
elders
looks
called
like...
it.
Okay, whatever.
How they laughed and
The gay
smiled
part?
as they
Okay.
reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams. Alive in all perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here, the city of gold.
Living memory. That is so fucking cool. Oh my Jesus. Okay. That is so extra, but it kind of makes me think about the old city from the Asians when you go back to the memories. When everything is so huge and grandiose, and you see the specters or the ghosts of the old Asians before the split.
Yeah.
Hi, Graves. I can't sleep. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait.
Is everything okay? Amazing, absolutely amazing. We were literally sent into Yokyu. Legend. Whichever reflection this may be, there would seem the barrier between here and the source is thin Yaktiel. That would explain the Yokyu's vision and the location of the gate. Hey Ermil, the volcano over there, you don't suppose it's real, is it? An actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of a city? I'd like to see that. Yeah. You never know. Look, there's a path down. Let's see where it goes. Okay. This is crazy. This is very cool. This is the first time I think they've also just made a whole town into an area. I don't know, it's so hot and my brain is overthinking.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that sucks.
Oh, that sucks, by the way, because this is seriously, it has to be inspired by Vivis, where he gets the ticket. It seriously looked like that. The houses also. Seriously. I can't have this bad of a memory. Hang on. This has to be Final Fantasy IX structures.
The house, even I remember.
Yeah. It's their structures. Oh, that is so cool. Love it. Oh yeah. Let's see. We need to be in a party camp.
I sent you an invite, John.
Wow. The attitude. 348 northeast. Yeah, the new area, Graves, it's so beautiful. How extra do you want it? Yes. Oh my god, Thomas is gonna love this. This is Alexandria. Very much. Uh, 155 west. What?
Beautiful
Beautiful
like
like you guys. Hold on. Aww. This is not west, Kim.
Yes, it is.
This is northwest. What? Yes.
Yeah.
406 east. This is so freaking cool. Har du spilt og runda nieren, Chris?
Nei, jeg husker det var en kompis som spilte det, holdt jeg på å si. Så mitt første jeg spilte selv var 10'eren.
Ja.
Jeg husker ikke så mye av 9'eren, dessverre.
Der. Oh my god.
Jeg kommer jo remake, så skal jeg spille det.
Herregud.
Ja, det er bra, altså.
Ryktes sterkt i hvert fall.
Ja. 314 nord. The poor thing got crashed by pussy. Yeah. Crashed hard. Det var nord.
Se litt lenger opp.
That's the castle. Oh my god. It's even the sword or the diamond thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome. Now I just need a new summon, Alexander.
Ja.
I just thought I was to let you see. I think it's supposed to be here somewhere.
$145 south.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
Nei.
Can't see anything.
Nei. Men du kjører litt rart noen ganger, for å være helt ærlig. Når jeg sier nord eller vest eller whatever, så kjører du nordvest og sørøst. Ja.
Fyllekjører.
Ja, han fyllekjører, faktisk. Nå er det nordvest, liksom, fordi du kjørte tross alt nesten sør. Der, ja. Bye, bye. Fy faen. Nordvest, Kim.
Jeg er på vei til nordvest nå.
Opp på trappa der. Herregud. Final Fantasy World in real life, Van. Oh my god. Please. 870 nordvest. Da tenker jeg vi kan ta den lane-noden der samtidig. Oi, shit. What? Så de har bare bygd... Det er ikke en del av landet. De har bare bygd det på klosser. Ok. $395 nord. Ah, this is so freaking cool.
Jeg kommer kanskje ikke... Nei.
Må gjennom en hule, tenker jeg.
Ja.
Yeah, this is awesome. Oh my god. $263 nordvest. We're riding together. I kind of want that car. Same.
It's so cool. As long as it could fly, though.
I would happily have the regalia as it is also, if I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, I found you.
Okay. 228 southwest.
Go to southwest.
Oh. Uh, 198 southwest. Ja, det er en her, tenker jeg. Yeah, same. It doesn't need to fly, but it could be handy with flying also. That's true. I wouldn't mind. Should be here somewhere, right?
Maybe. Or down.
Nei. Northwest. 210 northwest.
Okay. Faen, press the wrong button.
Oh, is it down here, maybe? Yes, it is. Uh, 277 southwest. Uh,
I know.
a fire ixion?
Lampos.
Hallo? Sure.
Ja.
Herregud, Reaper nei, Viper er kult, ass.
Du lever 100 nå, ja?
Ja.
Ja, det er fint. Snakker akkurat om det fungerer. I don't know if you can get this one as a mount, that would be very cool.
Ja.
Ja.
Det dør jeg litt av, faktisk.
A night shift is one thing. Also, when John and I, we went to this therapist lady, and she said when you are in the state where you are having problems sleeping, it is because, first of all, you're overthinking, but you're also thinking that you want to go to sleep, so you're making yourself more awake. So what she said to us is that she said it's better if you try to just put on the clothes, take a little walk, for instance, just to turn off your brain off the thought of trying to sleep. Maybe that'll help.
Honestly, I've done that before. When I really can't sleep, I will get up from bed and go do something, or even if it's just a minor little thing around the house, or you know, it actually does help sometimes.
Yeah. And also, have you been drinking milk?
Oh yeah, milk before bed is not good.
It is actually
At least not for me.
proven. Yeah, no, it is scientifically proven. Lactose makes your body go to overtime when you're trying to sleep.
Oh. 695 west. At least I have the night shift. That's good though. I guess I can take this crystal also.
I learned my lesson, Dad. Okay, good. Yeah, that outfit is really cool, yo.
Uh, 331 west. I think we have an energy drink over here.
Oh, it's fine. Well, I think it's down here. Or close.
Northwest. Yeah, I see it.
Good night, Gregs.
Oh, sleep tight, Graves.
We will be a little bit more. In case.
I hope you get some sleep soon. Mer,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Night.
462 south. Ah, I found it. Very close. 567 south. Do you know where?
Ish.
298 southwest. $126 west. This way.
Yeah, no.
Oh. Okay, 278 southeast. It also makes me think a little bit about 15.
This place?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. But that place is also very much Italy.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you find it?
The compass does not detect any. Thank you so much, Kim.
You're welcome.
Oh god. I will just run straight into the store.
Just do it.
Oh god. I can't. This is too much for me.
Did you take all Aetherytes now?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Teleportation helps though.
Yeah, it does. A lot. Oh my god, the music. It's strange though, I've never been to this place before. It somehow makes me feel nostalgic. This has to be to us as players and viewers. This can't not be it. Like, this entire monologue is... That is adorable. That's fucking adorable. I love it. Unlike Evocate with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we traveled to the past. Oh, I'm dying. The difference is maybe more superficial than you think. Take a good look at the buildings around us. There's electrobe everywhere, along with the mirror contraptions. Like how Sphene projected her image into soldiers, I believe this city's appearance is artificial. So maybe maybe Alexandria now in the future is trying to preserve some of the memory by having how it looked like before, which was more close to 9. This suggests that this place is Alexandrian. That would seem a fair assumption in light of all this. Could it be this city is ever keeps missing 12th level? Oh. Welcome, friends, welcome. Who are you? My name is Constancy, and like you, I'm an endless. Oi! We have been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls, the departed, in other words. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of our memories, so it will feel no different from when you were flesh and blood. Let's go along with it for now. I'm a caretaker here at the Living Memories, City of the Endless, and it is my pleasure to provide guidance to the newcomers such as your good selves. City of the Endless. At a glance, there seems to be many different facilities. What kind of place is this? Simply put, it's a recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. There you have it. Awesome. In this way, we ensure that what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. I wish sometimes that I could just keep my mouth shut and let the story tell me things. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made a haven for the endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you would please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care, as will wildlife brought here for preservation roam freely. Hold on a moment. While a tour would be interesting, it's Speen that we've come to see. Oh, so you wish to meet the Queen. In that case, you are in luck. Okay. It was just announced that Her Majesty will enter into slumber, but there is still time. If you try calling to her before the Meso terminal, at the center of the city, she will likely appear. Damn. Spot the narcissist. In the middle of the whole town, there will be a building that is me. Okay, Queen.
Do you know what that place reminds me of?
No.
Bayonetta.
Yeah, okay. I agree. I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeking out Her Majesty. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Seek out Her Majesty.
Can you craft this one, Chris?
Where did that go? Yeah.
This is so cool.
I can. Everything. Oh my god, I hate.
Are the blacksmith?
Yeah. It is. I need ruthenium ore. How many do you need?
Let's see. I'm going to...
Sven? Are you there?
I'm gonna craft 10. I'm gonna go and farm a little
If
bit
you are,
first.
say something. We need to talk.
Yeah. Yes. I'm also farming some.
Are you crafting this one as well?
Sven.
Yeah, since you need it. So I went to farm some of me too. Yeah, also.
That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sven, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
Yes,
I
you
want
need,
a world without
50.
suffering.
Okay.
A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed, but the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them.
It looks like Kingdom Hearts 3 Twilight Town. I don't think that. I feel like it looks like a lot of Final Fantasy IX, to be honest.
Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the
Twilight Town.
cycle of rebirth these few hundred years. But we've reached the limit.
Which town is that again?
That is why I
Twilight.
looked to interdimensional fusion.
It's the beginning.
To harvest what
I
we
believe.
needed from your world,
First or second game?
from your people.
Twilight Town
And with
is
the key,
where...
We will
oh,
have it.
God. Her i cutscene akkurat nå.
Ja.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others? All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but
Hey,
prolong
really
the
sense.
inevitable.
Sveen, if you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose, places to which our hearts belong.
Do you need it to be high quality?
Damachi, I would have loved
it might be easier.
nothing more than to work hand in
Yeah.
hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written. The kind and gentle Queen Sveen was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sveen, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria. A devourer of worlds. When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you? I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot
Oh
be
my God.
stopped.
Just the tone. Okay.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
This is also a little bit near inspired, I feel.
Speak!
That took a turn. What are we to do now? Damn it. Felt that I had come to understand Sveen, but I'm still clueless. Utterly clueless. It doesn't seem like we can do much else here. Let's return to the Aetheryte for now. The caretaker, Constancy, perhaps he can tell us more about this business of Sveen going into slumber. Yeah. Yeah, this is Final Fantasy 9 AF. Love it.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It was a very breath of fresh air to go in there as the last place. And also, as you said, John, it would be stupid of them if they didn't do anything now.
With remake
Final
of
Fantasy.
9?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perhaps he's taken other recent arrivals on tour. Looking for someone, are you? Yes, he was here just earlier, a fellow named Constancy. Wait, what? Hello everyone, you made it here as I knew you would. Is that who I think it is?
Who do you think it is?
It's Kachua. Is it though? None other. This is the first time some of you are seeing me in the proverbial flesh, isn't it? Or is she in the flesh though? Feast your eyes then. She who has control in the unassuming machine was a ravishing Setona maiden. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me. So it was true that your hair means... I tried to tell you so many times, but my courage always failed me. I am indeed an endless. Have been for quite a while now. Okay, so she is dead. Or her physical form. Erinville. Now you come to stop Speen, right? I can help with that, but I have a request to make. You know how to stop her then? Well, there are no guarantees you're coming here to make it a distinct possibility. As you may wish is relevant to your mission, will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards. Excellent. To begin, we'll need to head to a different area. So that sentry, I'll have them grant you access to the zip line. Zipline, what's that? A fun little mode of transport. They don't seem much use, though, as we Endless can teleport freely within living memory. This particular line will take you to a zone called Canal Town. I'll be waiting for you there. Leave it to 14 to just go on crack completely. With that endearing pushiness, it could only be Kachra. Let's go.
What do you call her?
Kachua.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
No.
Kachia?
Nej, Kafkia.
Kafkia.
As in Kafka, but you say Kia instead.
IKEA. Okay.
Yeah. Kafkia.
User registration confirmed. I bid you welcome to Canal Town, the resort of romance and relaxation. Please enjoy your stay. Thank you kindly, Mr. Bot. Oh. Cool. What a charming place.
It's pretty low. Oh yeah, maybe the town with Roxas?
They look happy. Maybe. I can't say I feel like they are similar, but for me this looks more like, well, Alexander and a mixture of Final Fantasy XV, since it's Venice.
Yeah. Very Italy.
Maybe the place where you can take a cafe. Or like make food with ratatouille. Or whatever. What?
Ratatouille. A good movie.
Haven't seen.
Same.
Because you hate Disney.
I don't hate Disney. I just don't find them as engaging anymore. I miss when they had, you know, actual drawings and not only
same.
animations. Spare me those gloomy faces. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this, and we won't have a better opportunity than now while Queen Sphene is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the endless. This I firmly believe. But talking to you now, you seem as real as any of us. And if you need an answer right away, I don't know if I can give it. Is there a reason we need to act so soon? Because as you said, it's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain us. Remember, we need life force. Other forms of ether don't cut it. In the beginning, we managed with ether of those who died in the barrier. But as our number grew, there began to be a shortage. That's why Queen Sphene looked to other sources. Even the ether I am composed of may come from the victims of the attack on Tuliolal. Nah, screw those bitches. Hi Mira, welcome back. How are you doing?
Why are you awake now?
I can't bear the thought. I can't bear to exist because someone died. Trash.
Hvor er du, Kim?
Nå er jeg i Shaolani.
Shaliani. We probably feel the same way if we were in your shoes, but what exactly are you asking us to do? In each zone, there's an enormous data storage device called a terminal. That is where our memories are kept. Oh my god, she wants us to delete them. If you shut down a terminal, the memories within will disappear, along with those endless created from them. Oh my god, this is so dark. I love it. You woke up to pee? Relatable. I feel like I wake up like 3 times a night just to pace.
Just to pace.
Just to pass.
Need
But-
3 more.
Wait,
what?
But does this need to be done now? Can't we start Sphene first and then take it from there?
Ble 50-50, ble det. Men ja.
Ja, det går helt fint. Snill meg, tusen takk.
Vær så god. Lykke til med casting.
Ja, takk.
It's precisely in order to stop Sphene that it must be done now. Her own memories are stored within that mesoterminal, which stands at the heart of the living memory. As you would expect, the terminal's defenses are extremely tight. Oh, but it's has moments of vulnerability, such as when it just finished calculations, which we can exploit to shut it down from within. While we wait for that opening, we erase the endless. Once we are gone, Sphene will no longer have a reason to plunder ether from other worlds. Wow. This is some heavy stuff. Will Sphene simply allow us to shut down the terminals? In preparation for fusion, the master terminal is currently performing massive calculation while gathering energy. Even if the system notices us, it cannot easily suspend the process. Extremely tight, I'll fix that. Oh my god, not color red.
Oi.
Not the color red. Rather than doing so, I believe it will attempt to accelerate the timetable and bridge worlds before the plan can be thwarted. It would be I'm dying. It wouldn't be a decision Sphene would wish to make, but she would be able to save those who are stored in the master terminal at least. There's sense in your strategy and resolving to stop Sphene We had anticipated that might come to this, but it's actually talk about erasing the endless is difficult. You needn't feel any guilt, no matter how lifelike we may seem. We endless are but facsimils crafted from memories.
I love it.
Besides stopping Sphene requires that you shut down the Meso terminal, which sustains all of us. Sooner or later it will need to be done. If we are to be erased, then let it be before more people come to harm. Living, breathing people with futures they deserve to experience. There has to be another way. Fasimalis? I'm afraid not. We spent years scoring preservation's record, but found nothing. It's truly a bothersome system they've created. I don't want you to go. While I appreciate the thought, we can't afford to miss this chance. Do this for me, will you? We'll do as you ask, okay. Thank you for respecting my wish. And as a personal request, while her actions cannot be condoned, I ask that you afford Queen Sphene a measure of understanding. Know that she herself didn't choose to become an endless. It was preservation that made the choice for her. She is powerless to resist her purpose. What do you mean? The Sphene you know is an ideal that preservation brought to life. Harnessing the love the living Sphene bore for her people, they brought forth an eternal queen whose primary directive is to preserve the endless. But as you know, the endless consume ether. Sphene was compelled to find ways to procure it, and that compulsion has driven her to resort to interdimensional fusion. That reminds me of, do you guys remember in Shadowbringers, one of the last bosses in the post-patch, I think? Where you fight against the hero that turns into the Warrior of Light. That was just a code from the Ascians. He was just following a program.
What?
Do you remember in Shadowbringers, in post-patches, there is the trial where you fight against the actual Warrior of Light, the first Final Fantasy hero?
Yeah.
He was also just created to be a program. His purpose was to do this bidding in order to kill the world and splice it together with the source. It kind of reminds me of that. Except for this girl here, or the queen, is created in the sense of, oh, hey, we're gonna make data. If anyone has watched The 100, it's very much like the one of the enemies there. Because The 100 just goes crazy in season 2 or 3. Are you telling me the original Sphene wouldn't have chosen this? What the queen might have done, only she herself would know. But the scientists of preservation have vanished, leaving their created queen to walk alone. So as you go about your mission, think not that you're stopping a ruthless villain, but rather that you're relieving a troubled soul of her burden. Alright, Kakua. We understand now.
Kafkia.
Kafkia. Both your reasoning and your feelings, but before we erase the endless, I'd like to know them. I'd like to know what she fights tooth and nail for. We're going to reject someone's beliefs. I'll let it be after we've come to understand them. This is a lesson I learned from the right of succession. I realize we're pressed for time, but if it's alright with you, I want to meet as many people as I can. You truly are good little Jaja's kitten. Well, the calculations will take a while still. It should be fine if we do this as proceed to the terminals. I'm with you. We might not be able to learn everything, but it will be nevertheless be meaningful if we could glimpse the hearts of those who inhabit this place before set them free. I'll leave you to it then. When you finish here, come and find me at the fountain near the big tower. Passy Malise? Oh. Let's split up and find some locals to speak with. Okay.
No. But at least be done with story.
It really is a lovely place. You should run along and enjoy it while you can. Poor Aaronville, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is very reminiscent of Final Fantasy 15. The water place.
Oh, yeah.
The endless seemed to eat food with relish, but it couldn't be real, could it? Shit. Satisfied endless. You there, have you tried the popcorn from the stall? You haven't, you don't know what you're missing. I consider myself something of a gourmand, and believe me when I say the classic salt flavor is amazing. The saltness is simply exquisite, that's the only way to describe it. Once you have a mouthful, it's impossible to stop until it's all gone. Okay. And after you've tried that, I urge you to seek out other stalls. There are lots of them everywhere, offering all manner of delights. For another recommendation on top of my head, the ice cream over in the Asile Volcano. It's so smooth and rich, and just thinking about it has me hankering. That's it, I'm going to go and have some right now. Hankering. Oh, hello there. Taking in the sight of Canal Town too. Canal Town. Both my wife and I just adore this place. We have become estranged in life, she and I, and being here gave us the chance to reconcile. I couldn't be more grateful for the chance to spend these blessed little moments together again. I have no more regrets whether Her Majesty's plan succeeds or no. I can rest with peace in my heart. Well, we shall continue on our way, but we hope to see you again till next time. Well now, I don't believe I've seen you around before. A newcomer, I take it. It's wonderful here, let me tell you. Why I bumped into a dear friend in life, and we've been whiling away the hours reminiscing. It may have been more like days actually. You don't get the sense of time here. No, of course they don't, because they're fucking machines. By the way, did you hear the announcement earlier? As much as I love this place, I wonder if Queen Sphene can really sustain us forever. But I suppose there's no use worrying about such things. Anyway, thanks to you, we found a break in the conversation. We'll go and ride the gondola next. Wait, the gondola was in 9 as well?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the thing underneath the palace?
Yeah.
The ant thing?
Yeah, that's a yeah. It's called, but gondola is also an Italian boat.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was something in... I was so sure that gondola also was the thing underneath in 9. But it's not.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I get it that it's the boss, but I was just thinking maybe that was the ant thing. Because there's no gondola in that sense. Or, wait, the letter for Aiko? Don't you
Yeah.
go by a gondola then? It's very evilist though, so just got done playing Once Human for a few hours. It's definitely not an RPG, but it's really fun to build and decorate my house. Oh, that's nice though. You really like it?
Because this was free to play, wasn't it? I didn't build one with 2 balconies. Oh my god.
Feeling real fancy.
Real fancy.
I have been wondering what the Endless do for sustenance, so it seemed a good opportunity to learn. Oh, this is your first time eating. Yeah, like ever. The food here is created using ether and memory data. To us, it tastes just like the real thing. So how about it? Would you care for some popcorn? Let's give it a try, shall we?
I mean, Grahatia never says no to food.
No. Food created with memory data. How will this taste to the living, I wonder? Maybe it's just metal? It's free, yeah. Okay. Is it only on PC? You sample a handful of popcorn while it has textures. You can detect no taste whatsoever. Good gods, it tastes like nothing at all. I mean, it's amazing. I've never had such tasty popcorn. Oh, I'm trying to not hurt the feelings of y'all since you're about to die. It's not our bestseller for nothing. And what about you? Nå kommer du til å sovne hvis du legger deg ned sangen, Kim.
Jeg gjør ikke det.
Nei. Ja, Chris har ikke vært med på den turen her flere ganger nå. Plutselig så hører vi...
Har hendt.
Det har hendt.
Skjønner ikke hva dere prater om.
Not sure? Okay. I would think they would come to console. They're just like the people of Everkeep. Their communal spirit, their delighted smiles, exactly the same. Thank you for a custom. Come again anytime. By the way, prior to this, a young man caught my eye near the canal. He appeared to be searching for something and rather frantically. Did you perchance see him too? No. Yeah, so Akim is summoning all his strength to make it through this. You better. 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes.
My thanks. Let's head to where I saw him. We'll see he's no longer in the vicinity. Let us keep looking whatever it is troubles him. Perhaps we can be of assistance. Yeah, bitch. But hopefully our man has not gone far. Let us split up to search for him. He is an Eldite with fair hair. Ah, sleeve tight, gold pot. And I'm glad to hear you're liking the game.
Yeah.
I have heard a lot of good things about Once Human, so I really do want to check it out. Sleep tight, girly.
Good night.
Girly, girl.
Is the bastard here? No. There you are, a fair-haired man. Okay. God, strike me down. Well, we're about to reunite again after 100 years, and what should happen? Yes, my apologies, but I'm in some haste. If you have something to say, please make it brief. Your friend noticed that I seem troubled, so you've been looking for me. What kind of souls you are? I've lost something important, the engagement ring intended for my beloved. A lanky, monkey-like fiend stole it from me. After running hither and thither, I managed to locate the beast in yonder square. But I'm uncertain how I should take the ring back. Once I might have considered fighting for it, but given the shortage of ether, the danger is simply too great. If I were to be struck down and my essence dispersed, I'm not like to be remade for a long time. I cannot risk that, not after my beloved has finally been given form again after 100 years. Though it pains me to do so, I shall give up on the ring, but thank you for your kind concern. Crazy. I'm on vibe with this so bad.
I kind of had a feeling that you were going to like this part of the story.
Yeah, because this is very depressing.
Dark.
I'm such a sucker for dark stories. Oh, this you again. Was there something else? Here's your fucking ring. We're back to the necklaces and the jewelry thingy. Good heavens, this is the ring. You took it back from the beast? Yes.
On crafting and vanskelig.
Ja.
Thank you ever so much.
I've broken so many craftings.
Så pass ja.
See, you already resolved the situation. Yeah. You must be the friend who noticed me. I owe you my gratitude as well. My name is Yoclace. I was planning to propose to my beloved the ring, and thanks to you, I can do just that. Well, that is the cause to rejoice indeed. Did the two of you meet here? No, we were sweethearts in life, but I died young. And she only followed me decades later. Wow. Even then, our reunion wasn't yet to be, for ether shortage means not everyone can be recreated. I had to wait until but recently to see her again. A reunion beyond death, such a thing would be possible here, I suppose. I assume you're newly arrived? While our memories are stored in terminals, less than 1 in 10 of us has been given form at present. I myself have been reincarnated 3 times now, and each time there seems to be fewer of us. It's fairly a miracle that my beloved and I could meet. I see. Given the circumstances, the chances of existing concurrently within an acquaintance would be slim indeed, and slimmer still for a loved one. Aww. Truly, that is why I decided to do that which I failed to do life. Ask for her hand. With her regulator, she was spared the sadness of my death. Even so, she never took another man for the rest of her days. She told me that although she couldn't remember me afterward, she could never shake the feeling that someone precious had been part of her life. The sweet fool. Ah. The ring represents a yearning I have long carried, though I know full well it is only a construct, like these bodies of ours. There's a part of me that wonders if this is wrong. Not that I expect us to exist forever, even in this form, but to be with the one I love once again and make her happy, however wrong this world may be. I have nothing but gratitude for Queen Sphene. Now, if you'll excuse me, I shall go and make the proposal. I made her wait long enough as it is. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my thanks. Tickets. Oh! For the gondola, to ensure that the order is preserved, we must observe the proper way of doing things even here. It's very much like Queen Sphene make it so... Is it not? Oh. Take care, my friends, and see to you have no regrets. Har vi noen sånne kaffepatroner, Kim?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's about time we rejoin the others, but what do we say we go by gondola? I expect it won't be possible to do once the terminal has been shut down. Okay. Let's gondola.
Gondola!
Gondola! Gururururu. Gondolier. Okay. We can push off at any time. Mind the gap when you're bored. This is so somber. So this world will probably actually die then. Jesus Christ. I can't.
What the fuck, you ass fucker, my god.
Oh, there they are.
What?
But the synthesizer's 500% thingy. 50% chance. I failed 7 in a row.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's extreme.
Sometimes just very, very unlucky, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you remember what I said to you before all this? That life is a series of journeys. That you must be true to yourself, for indeed, there's no telling what awaits. I don't know about you, but I certainly didn't expect to behold such sights. The future is as fluid as the water beneath us, truly. Tell me, my friend, have you ever wished to be reunited with someone who has passed away? I have. I do. But I think, above all else, I wish that they had lived. If only for one more day. Just one more day. A joyous one, if I could choose. I did all that I could to make it happen. I tried everything, and spared nothing. In that manner, I was able to keep some few souls out of harm's way, but so many were beyond my power to save.
Yeah, I can imagine that Graha is kind of feeling very
What would I have
similar
done
feelings to Sphene here.
Had I this? And you? Can you imagine yourself spending eternity here, knowing no loss?
It was nice to chat with you again, my friend. It feels as though it has been some time. Having met endless like Euclase, I feel I've come to understand Sphene a little better. Anyone would wish those dear to them a long and happy future, and she bears the burden of this desire for all her subjects. Yet as Kryl said, we too have people we cannot lose. Come. We can get to the fountain via yonder bridge. Yonder bridge? Yonder bridge? Kryl and Erinville are still out and about, it seems. So how was it? What are your impressions of those you met? It was great. Everyone was so happy. Just talking to them made me happy too. What about you? Sweetheart reunited. That's a miracle. While it is a miracle after a fashion, the system strives to make such encounters possible. If you meet someone you know, it's probably not by chance. The terminals hold information on unfulfilled longings and use them to orchestrate reunions like Euclase. Oh my god. I see that the terminals can do this is impressive indeed, but there is one thing I do not understand. According to Euclase, his beloved passed away decades after he did, yet they appear to be of like age. Ah yes, people are not necessarily recreated as they were when they passed away. The appearance of an endless, I speculate, reflects the happiest period in their life. Is that the case for you then? Now that, not that I can tell how old you are as slowly as your people age. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have so many happy times. It's hard to know which one applies. I'm insufferably inquisitive, whether it's nature or technology. I can't help but want to learn more about the world around me. You might say that discovery is what gives me joy. It made me happy in life and may have been a blessing afterwards. The other endless are content with what they are. Have here, you see, they don't develop the urge to leave. But I was so determined to see the world again that I thought myself how to gain control of a vessel and ventured outside. You're a proper rebel. Well, that's enough of me for now, while we wait for Kryl and oh god, Erinville. I have a favor to ask of you. Elensifa? As you may have noticed, most of the fountains here aren't running. That's because I can't. It's shiny appearance. Erinville. Erinville. The fountains apparently used to put magnificent shows, and I was hoping that we could get them working again. Giving the control units a dose of each should be enough to restore the circuits to switch them on. But being an endless, I'm unable to do that. I realize this is a selfish request, but at least I'd like to treat the people here to the display. Leave it to us. I'll love to see them show for myself. Thank you. The control units are built into the surrounding lamppost. If you tend to a few of them each, you'll be done before you know it. Once the fountains are fixed, you can round up Elaine, Sifa, and Kryl and head to the Hydro Terminal together. Elaine Sifa? So the time is nigh. Come, let's do it. Let's just do it. Okay.
We've switched on the circuits like you asked.
Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, this does the trick.
I'm putting on some fountain shows now.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh. It's Las Vegas.
Amazing.
Wow! Look, Mother! Look! It's beautiful.
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, Aaron will probably have to start getting to terms by saying goodbye.
Yeah, Leverquest was a lot of experience points.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you?
Oh my god.
Wuklamat!
I think
Namika?
that's better for your level.
By the gods. It's...
Now I got
Namika.
3 million because I delivered with high quality.
Begging your pardon, but I'm looking for a child. A small Shibrali girl. Have you seen her by chance?
You are Namika, aren't you? It's me, Wuklamat. Don't you recognize?
Oh, what am I to do? The child and I, we aren't related by blood, but she's as dear to me as my own.
It's all right. You found her. I'm here.
You? Could it be?
Yes, Namika. You know these eyes, this voice. It's me, Wuklamat.
Oh! It is you! Oh, how silly of me. But if you're here, then that means...
No. I'm still alive.
Oh, good. Thank the gods for that. But what power has brought us together again? This isn't a dream, is it?
They're really hammering home
It's not a dream.
a lot of trauma on the characters now.
Or rather, it is a dream come true. I so wanted to hear your voice one more time.
Just look at you, my Wuklamat. stronger and more assured than I've ever seen. Such hazards you must have braved and hardships endured to come so far.
It was tough, but I made it thanks to my friends. And to you, Namika. I'm the person I am now because you always believed in me. Because you loved me as if I were your own daughter. Thank you. Thank you. You were everything I could have asked for. The best mother.
Å, herregud. Du må jo ha knekt sammen her.
I'm so glad.
Oi. Oh, var det the happiest she was?
Looking back, I've had a blessed life. And it was because I was a part of yours. When I lost my child to illness, I thought I'd never know happiness again. But it rekindled in my breast the instant you smiled your little smile at me. You became my purpose, my joy.
Ah, det var litt rørende da. Herregud. Ja, det var litt... fikk jeg litt vondt i hjertet mitt, skjønte jeg.
You were mine too.
To have this chance to speak with you again and leave nothing unsaid. I know not how or why, but I am grateful. So grateful.
Oh, this was very cute. Fuck you, game.
Where you must go, I cannot follow. But know that I'll always be with you. Take care of yourself. Promise me.
I will. Mama. I will. And one day, we'll meet again.
Yeah.
I understand why Sving cannot bear to let them go. But as painful as it is to part, we're meant to live and die. To let go and let others carry on in our stead. We can't cling to everything forever. Come, let's keep...
And the music also, it just makes things even worse, always. Fuck you. I have them, it just takes 60 hours into the game before they're kind of showing. And a lot of complaining. Å, herregud. Ja. Dette blir helt jævlig. Oh yes. Nei. No. No. Ja. Just make sure, Kafkia, you're not going to disappear when we shut this terminal down, right? Not just yet. It's the Eerie terminal in the northwestern zone that holds my memories. Okay. Oh my god, I feel so bad for Aaron Will. You already know how to operate the terminal. It's the same process as the fountain's control. God. I'll leave it for you to decide when to shut it down. Doing so will cause the endless hair to fade away together with this beautiful scenery. If you still wish to speak with people or see the site, you'll want to do that first. Oh, herregud. We're basically executioners here. Okay. Upon shutting down the hydro terminal, it will not be possible to restore Canal Town to its present form. Are you certain you wish to shut it down? Yes. Oof, am I? Oh shit. Jeg ble litt kvalm faktisk. Å nei. Slutt da. Hvor var det den, ja?
Sleep tight, everyone.
Oh lord. Oh, the part with Namika was so cute. And here, in the beginning, I was like, this fucking bitch and her necklace and her bracelet, and now I'm just like, okay. Sorry, I guess. This hurts. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. No fuck. But on the way now is forward. Okay. Okay. Don't torment yourself so as this of use of the burden lies within me. And remember, we endless are but fast. Okay. Robots crafted from memories. You needn't feel guilt for erasing us. Be that as it may, it's so hard to say goodbye. Yes. It is. Nonetheless, it is our duty as the living to know and remember. So let's pull ourselves together and keep at it. Jesus Christ. I'm on the fucking brink of a breakdown. Okay. Let's go to the older zip line. While shutting down, a terminal should erase the endless bounty. Those with strong and resolved feelings may linger for a time. If you encounter such individuals, maybe you should lend them an ear, for their hopes are proof that they are once lived. Okay. Oh. Did I trick him? It's very sad the way the world turned here, though. Life just got snuffed out of the entire place. Or the illusion of life. Oh yeah, I completely agree on what we're doing here. Yeah, actually. Ta deg litt painkillers. Oh, fuck. Even the coins was memories. Okay. Very few games tell a story quite like Final Fantasy titles. It's just something special with them.
Yeah.
Okay, doing the zip line again. Something tells me I don't have much left.
Not that much left.
Amazing, is this also a recreation of an actual place? After a fashion, Yesterland is themed upon a period of peace, before the storm surge had engulfed the world in conflict. It was a golden age for Alexandria, and they captured it here in the form of an amusement park. Well now, another large-scale attraction. It feels like the gold saucer, yeah. It does, doesn't it? It's exciting to simply step through the entrance, and I imagine this is how we intended to feel. On the far side of Yesterland is a castle. That's, oh my god, I love it. That's where the terminal is located, in the basement. Oh. I'll go on ahead and wait for you there. Take the what time you need to get acquainted with the locals. Have fun. Like before, we'll speak with the Endless. We'll learn what's dear to them before doing what we must. Oh, very good. Right, let's start exploring and get our bearings. Er jo helt forferdelig, det her.
Vi skulle jo være på ferie.
Ja. Og så ble det å ødelegge en hel verden, liksom.
Ja.
Apparently to be domiciled, this building resembles those that lie submerged in heritage found. The windows are composed of colorful array of stained glass. This is so Alexandria from 9. I love it. The beautiful artwork on the ground depicts a swirl of stars. Perhaps such a sight was once visible in the Alexandrian night sky. Oh, hello there, mister. We're just talking about Sir Otis. Do you know... Oh, he's a bit odd and doesn't get jokes, but he's really strong and can vanquish fiends in a flash. He's probably out there fighting right now. When I grow up, I want to be strong like him. The Sir Otis the children spoke of calls to mind another Otis. It might be worth seeking them out, the man out to confirm his identity. I wonder, is there any Vivi Easter eggs here?
They have already been.
Here?
No. In Shadowbringers.
Oh yeah, the dwarves.
Ja, ja.
Oj. A man is engaged in battle with fiends. He may need a helping hand. Uh-oh. Old-fashioned knights. Oh my god.
What?
I love everything.
I know not who you are.
Yeah. Love
My
everything.
thanks for your timely aid.
Your bait's so strong!
That was amazing, Otis! And you too, mister!
Ha ha ha! Fiends such as these are naught to be feared.
Well then, dealt with it already, have you?
Be at ease, one and all. So long as I, Sir Otis, live and breathe. No.
Oh.
Otis? Of all the people, could you really be that Otis?
I'm certain I do not know what you mean by that, Otis. I am who I am, and I should very much like to know who you are.
You're Sir Otis Villona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria, yes? We met you while searching for Gulul. You cooked a most delicious repast for us. Fought beside us in Solution 9.
Gululja. Solution 9. I've never heard of such things. These events of which you speak are utterly unknown to me, as are you. I'm quite confident I would recall if we had met before. Could this be?
Reverse
Villainy!
breath.
You seek to bewilder me for purposes most foul!
No villainy intended, I swear. Tell me I'm not mad. This is definitely the Otis we know.
I say! What are you whispering about there?
Otis has to be inspired by Steinar. Steinar.
Wait! I've no time for
Think?
this. I must
It
attend
really
to my
feels like it.
preparations for the founding celebration. The children begged and begged that I perform in the marquee play, and I cannot possibly disappoint them. I take my leave of you. Good day!
Now we just need Beatrice.
Founding celebration?
Gods, what a surprise. He might not be the exact same as the one in Heritage found, but still. Thinking back, he mentioned that he was the test subject for a soul preservation. That might explain why he's here in this way. In any case, I'd love to talk to him some more. There are some things I need to tell him. Ooh. A Knight of Alexandria. Right, let's go after Oris. He's bound to know about the past, about the Alexandria of old, as well as Fiend when she was a living person. The problem is, he doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. Perhaps we can offer to help him with his founding celebration. He set off this way, come on. Okay. Hva gjør det?
Nå ser jeg på en outfit. Ja. Herregud. Første dungeon i Dawntrail. Jeg trodde den skulle være kul, for jeg har der en ulvehjelm. Jeg trodde den skulle være kul, men den var ikke noe kul.
Ja, stemmer. Den, ja.
Eller, hjelmen er kul, men resten er litt sånn der...
Ja.
Resten er litt meh.
Are you harmed or are you unharmed? To which Her Highness replies with her winsome smile. I'm thanks to you, my dearest. What? You again? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your rehearsal. I guess. It's fine, I shouldn't have trouble with the lines come the performance. After all, the script is my very own work. There is, however, a scene with which I struggle. This looks like fun. Can I join? You as well, though I said I was busy. You did, well, we thought that maybe we could help. You're getting ready for our founding celebration. I am, and if truth be told, we are in dire need of assistance. For this edition of the celebration, there is to be play about the history of our realm of the children's enjoyment. With a few of us being given form, we haven't enough hands to carry out the production. Thus have I been asked with not only writing the script, but performing as myself besides. Calm down, it's alright. We really are happy to help any way we can. Just tell us what to do. For the same reason the production is shorthanded, it has become difficult to gather a crowd. I'd be obliged if you could spread the word of the play to the children in the Yesterland. Consider it done. Splendid. Oh, and better appeal to them, we have adorable animal costumes for you to wear. Together with your cherished bearing, of course. Cute. Why do I need an animal costume? I am a fucking cat. This one should be suitable for you. If he starts jumping like Steiner does when he's angry, I will die. Oh god. It's a glamour. It's a glamour for sure. I was confused for a moment when you handed me the device. I have something in mind for you as well. Let me know when you're ready and I shall activate it. I am ready, Beach. Let's get this show on the road. Let's have your costume at once. Okay. There's not a child that would fail to be delighted. It really does suit you. Now that you're suitably attired, I pray you go forth and promote your play to the children. Concentrate your efforts here in the vicinity of the air cab station to see you make it fun. In the meantime, I shall continue my representation here. You must be wearing the costumes. Okay. Fuck, I'm so tired of coughing.
Same.
Okay. Rabbit monster, you should rue the day you crossed paths with Royal Knight. Yes. Let's go see the play, bitch. Is there one at the top here?
Jeg leste foreskin boots, men det er feil.
Oh, well, you never know.
Foreskin boots.
Ja. Det står foreskin, not foreskin.
I mean, whatever makes you happy, I guess.
Whatever makes you happy, indeed. Like.
Oh, okay. Screen. I will literally just skip the dialogues of these children. Silly costume. It is a silly costume. How dare you? Shove a carrot up your ass. Oh, hello there, Mr. Rabbit. What's the matter? Meow meow, meow meow. Oh, the play. I know about it. They sometimes performs over it at the castle. I've seen it before, so I was going to give it a miss. But if you say it's a special this time, then alright, I'll go. Look, it's a rabbit. Yes. There's going to be a play about Queen Sphene? Yeah. I like it though, because the Queen in 9 is fucking crazy. So it's kind of fun that they're deciding to do something similar.
Yeah.
But still just, you know, make enough twists and turns to make it original. Yes, I made my rounds in this fucking bunny suit. Thanks to two of you for promoting the play in my steed. I could memorize the lines to my satisfaction. I'm grateful beyond measure. Don't mention it. It was fun meeting endless children. Yeah. Endless children. What an odd thing to say when we're endless ourselves.
What an awful thing to say.
What an awful thing to say. For God's sake, Violet.
Nobody wants. Okay.
Let's talk later, then we'll be cheering you on from the crowd. By all means, but hold on, what would you say performing in the play as well? Uh-oh. Are you serious? This is also kinda cute. 9 starts with the play. And I don't think I can learn lines on such a short notice. Rest assured it wouldn't be a difficult part. What I have in mind for the two of you is a little swordplay duel between Alexandria and Lindblom soldiers. Aww. That is certain to please the children and without the need for words. This is absolutely adorable. I died. How about you, Lindblom scum? Oh, we're getting costumes? Awesome. Pray make your way to the Proto-Alexandria and await further instructions. This is so unapologetically aimed to cater towards 9 fans.
That's why if they don't do anything with Final Fantasy IX this year,
yeah, this is
then it's just a cruel joke.
Because this feels as this is down to the teeth on something. Some of the things, and it feels very much. Even when she went into the place and I feel nostalgic.
Yeah.
Now I'm feeling maybe the next expansion should definitely center around 7. Since part 3 will be out around the same time frame. So that expansion pack should be something. I think it would be cool because these people, they take souls and they use them as ether because their planet is basically etherless. So what if the next place they go to is some place where they pump out ether, aka Mako reactors?
Oh yeah.
That could work. They've already mentioned the live stream.
Yeah, that could work actually.
And with that, give us a job, which is merc or avalanche, something like that. Something from 7. Fallen angel. Let us fly a Sephiroth. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I hope it's gonna be a tank or healer at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, healer.
Yeah.
They are going to put in Florist because of Aerith.
Maybe Evanville is a florist.
If you predict this, I will literally scream when it happens. I will die. Yeah, I think a healer as a celebration to promote in a way Final Fantasy VII Part 3, that could absolutely work.
Yeah.
Aerith is probably one of the... She is definitely the most important character, but I think she's more important than Cloud.
Aerith?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she's saving the planet. And next to her is her best friend, Tifa.
Best girl. Yeah, I actually do think a healer inspired by Air, because Viper is very clearly inspired by Zidane. So a healer next time very heavily inspired by Aerith. I think that would be very cool. And they use a staff.
Yeah.
Or like not a staff, but you know the what Killick in Soul Calibur uses in a way.
Twin staff?
It's not a twin staff. Maybe it's just a rod? No.
Yeah, Killick he just uses a rod. Then you have Xiong Mina. She uses the what's it called? Naginata, is it?
Yeah.
It's a staff right on the end.
Well,
Uh-oh.
this seems to be the right place. What's on the program, I wonder?
And where are the others, for that matter?
This is amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. A great conflict rages over precious electrope, and the kingdom of Alexandria has been embroiled in the chaos.
Embroiled?
When the royal capital comes under siege, the kingdom's valiant knights lay their lives on the line for their beloved Princess Sphene. I bid you keep your handkerchiefs at hand. Now, without further ado...
Maybe the job will be called Planet Whisperer. Oi.
Yeah! It's a royal knight!
Herregud. Dette så sjukt kult. Tar en backflips og sånt.
I beg your pardon? What a twist!
Oh, unbelievable.
Aaronville is so over it.
Ha! Yeah! Arg! I am killed!
You must flee! All of you! Princess Sphene!
This is so cute.
Are you unharmed?
Oh, I am, thanks to you, my dearest Otis.
My dearest?
And so, in no small part, due to the valor of the royal knights, the kingdom succeeds in repelling the invaders. But their jubilation proves short-lived. For in mad defiance, the enemy unleashes a forbidden weapon which brings about a terrible calamity. Full many lose their lives. The good Queen Sphene, shining vision of hope, among them.
Oi. Oi, får han minner nå? Ok.
Go to her! You're supposed to go to her!
What's happening?
Is it over already?
And then, though the people grieved their queen's tragic passing, guided by her legacy of compassion... Oh boy. They, worked hand in hand to overcome an age of hardship, and in time, they built a peaceful and prosperous Alexandria. A new Alexandria.
Booklemat is trying very hard always though. Which is very cute.
Pray forgive me. The memories. They had me in a vice grip.
All's well that ends well. I wouldn't dwell on it.
If I may ask, during your improvisation, you spoke of a new Alexandria. And so I'm given to wonder, do you hail from a time after mine own?
We do. And we're living people, not endless.
My word. That I should meet the living in this place. There is another question I dread to speak aloud. A question I couldn't bring myself to pose to newcomers out of fear of the truth. Alexandria. Does it still exist?
It does. It isn't quite the place you knew, but it endures. The descendants of your people walk its streets and live each day to the fullest, as proud Alexandrians.
Oh, this is so exciting.
They live. We live. I had failed to protect my queen, but to hear that, it brings me a measure of peace.
You were there too, Otis. That is, an incarnation of you.
Of me? That's absurd. But wait, something comes back to me. When they were researching a means to resurrect Her Majesty, memory preservation or some such, I volunteered to be a test subject. No. It is a fog I cannot pierce. But pray, tell me, this incarnation of myself, what was he like?
That's not all. He was a father in all but name to the new king, Gululja. Whatever you may have failed to do, you're the noblest of souls, Otis. And your deeds, your sacrifice, gave us hope that we sorely needed.
Oh, the music is so good.
Ha! 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 'Tis a miracle. Verily, there can be no other way to describe it.
It is. It really is. We bear the legacy of your other self, and we'd be glad to bear yours as well.
My, what comfort you offer! With such dependable souls to take up my shield, I may rest easy indeed. I beg you, watch over our new king. The war changed my queen. To her final moment, grief darkened her gentle countenance. I've not the honor of knowing Gululja, but I pray that for all his days, he shall have cause to smile.
Is Lindblom the town in 9 that is near the mountain?
He does, Otis.
The gate?
I think Sid.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because you travel there by airship or something. Isn't that Lindblom that stopping place in a way?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh fuck, I'm looking at the memory stone. I can't jump down, okay. I'm so curious how Thomas is gonna feel about all of this.
Same.
I just have to run and pee.
Go run and pee.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're here. Are you having doubts? No, I'll do what I came to do. It's just the fonder you are of someone, the harder it is to say farewell. If you're ready, Samuel, then I am too. Upon shutting down the geoterminal, it will not be possible to restore Easterland to its present form. Oh, good. Yeah. Let me just say a word about those who we met here. Okay.
That night, he was the one who looked after the Lulja. And now you follow in his footsteps.
And those of others as well. We've come to know how much Sven's people loved her, how much they yearned for peace. All of this we'll carry with us.
I see.
It's always 3 or 4 of collecting or shutting down or whatever. Makes me think about Zelda. Isn't it 3 stones you need as a kid? Oh shit.
To open up the door into the master door. We're killing them, John.
I am. I didn't have much of an emotional attachment to these though.
No.
Even if Oris was really nice.
I had more attachment to the castle.
The castle was very, very cool. But Anamika was way harder because that was Wuklamat's mom. It's like waking up from a sweet dream to bitter reality, but I'll never forget my time with the Endless or the pain I feel now. We're more than memories stored in machines. So long as someone remembers us and they carries on our legacy, we'll never truly fade away. Oh my god, level 100.
Yes.
So far there appears to be no chance with the Meso terminal, so let's take the opportunity to visit another zone. Azulite volcano in the north. Oh yeah, I think I have the portal. The place with the volcano. Yeah.
Are they still waiting for the snake? What the fuck?
Wait, are they still, 2 minutes?
Those are the longest 2 minutes I've ever seen.
That's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Let's type that. Still
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, in 2 more minutes it's gonna happen.
Yeah, 55 people in Sholani too.
Okay, that's wild.
Oh my god, Kim. Where are you, Kim?
Sholani too. Holy shit, they are. What the fuck?
Are there many people there?
55 in instance too.
Is there 55 people still waiting for the snake?
Yeah.
Yeah, it popped up 3 AM when I took it last time.
Det är vilt ass. I know.
Yeah. Oh my god. People are crazy.
That is stupid. And
Yeah,
speaking of crazy, we returned though. Speaking of crazy, we returned.
Oh yeah. You see here, Kim.
It would be fun though if it suddenly appears now.
Look what I got.
Ooh. That
New
is
umbrella.
gay.
Yeah, it's so gay.
How do you get that one?
Completing all the fates and buys from the vendor in Sector 9.
Oh my god.
So, it's a job.
I need it.
Yeah, I didn't know where it come from, but I saw it now. I was like, okay, I'm getting that. It costs 600 to buy color gems.
Only 600. That's nothing.
Is it a mount?
That's not it.
No, it's a rainbow umbrella.
Ella.
Du er så vibe. Derfor du også blir så Ella.
Ja.
So I can use this and fight with this.
Can you fight with umbrella?
No, not the umbrella, but I got the Diablo wings.
The fight two dumps.
Oh, maybe it's only for instances that you can't, you know, take them with you into the dungeons and such. That may be, that you can actually fight with them outside.
Yeah, I can.
You can? That's cool though, so you can actually do fates and such if you want to.
What? He found us out after I'm done with the fates. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
I can be so much cooler.
Now I want to make a demon fist fighter.
Oh yeah.
If you find a wolf... is that what you wanted to do? You wanted to make Lycion from CCC?
Yeah.
Or it disappears. Oh, okay, no.
Yeah, they reappear after you, yeah. After
Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay, that's cool. I guess the knapsack.
My knapsack.
A knapsack.
The ryggsäck.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I need an outfit for this. I think you get it from the Wildguard dungeon. They have neon outfits.
Oh yeah. Because I know since we have done it now and that's level 97, we can actually do it unsynced.
Wow.
This is actually the first time, if you think about it, what we're doing right now, it's not that we're doing something that's evil, per se. But it is the first time we're kinda... orchestrating the end of our world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's actually the first time.
We love.
Maybe I got a rapid there too. Yes, I have. Oh my god.
Tuliolal. Den var faktisk jævlig god, den kaffen.
Verden det?
Ja.
Table lamp. Gold down. Framers kit. Guess I get stuff for the adventure plate, I think. Or maybe even the portrait. Okay.
Let's do
And more stuff to have in the portrait. Oh, okay. Like frames and stuff?
Yeah, gold down, crimson down. Okay, I'm buying crimson down. That's red stuff. Will be that. Try.
Oh my god. The music. Oh my god. What's this now? Don't tell me you're afraid of the lava. No, not your, not on your life. What? What's even real? Definitely not, but don't take my word for it. Jump in and see for yourself. No need, I believe you. That there is the terminal. You can get to it via the caverns that run through the volcano. Ah, this is where it drove me earlier. I'll go on ahead and wait for you. Take care around the wildlife now. Hey, Aaronville. Uh-oh. I'll explore alone, you needn't worry. I'll give the wildlife a wide berth. Yeah, he is really not... Yeah, he's still coming to terms with it. You can hardly blame him. Let's leave him be for now. Let's get moving ourselves. I hope Alice, Ishtola, and Alphino have a limitless supply of mana, because they're kind of just standing there, keeping the gate open. Hoping for the better. Looks like we have two paths to choose from. I thought I saw Kafkia heading left heading. What? Well, that would seem to be a detour. I must say I'm rather curious about that round building. Well, I'm always up for a scenic route. Let's follow the I hate that name.
Kafkia?
Kafkia. Yeah, it's like I'm unable to get it right.
Kafkia.
Well now, look who came this way too. Great minds, as to say. This appears to be a fighting arena. Is it also a reaction of an actual place? Recreation, I mean. In all likelihood. While I don't know the details, I understand such facilities were once common across the land. Though it's closed at the moment, even Solution 9 has the arcade in. It may well be a legacy of the past. Anyway, it seems the next match is about to begin. As I already spectated my fill, I will move on, but you ought to head inside for a look. Was there any arena in 9? I know there was a tournament in the town where you have to kill the beasts, but...
Yeah, but that's the entire town. I don't think so, actually.
Okay. Oh my god, they just keep hammering in 9 music now. Oi. It's a magic tournament.
That rather resembles Arcanima, wouldn't you agree?
Indeed. While similar arts could have developed independently across reflections, this verges on being identical.
Not this one dude looking like old Noctis. Oh shit! Okay. Oh my god.
Is something wrong?
Bruh.
What?
Oh my Jesus.
Do we know each other from somewhere?
Come on, dear!
Oh, I'm sorry, but I must be going.
Wait, please!
You're new here, I gather. It may seem strange at first, but give it time. You'll grow accustomed to it soon enough.
No, I'm not. Rather, I'm, Oh, what can I say? Of course. This earring. Do you recognize it?
Impossible.
My name is Kryl. When I was a baby, I was taken from this world to another, where I grew up without knowledge of my past. I know not how much time has passed for you, and, things
Oh my God, I
may
love
not be
Kryl.
as you expect them to be, but I'm here now. I found my way back. This earring, it contained a code with which I was able to reopen the gate. And I did, and I'm here. And
Could it be as she claims?
She's not lying. I can tell. And there is no mistaking the earring. Oh. How you've grown, my darling daughter.
Oh, Lord! Ah, she just ran over and gave her a hug. It's too cute. I'm dying. Ooh.
This is why this is important.
it has been 20 years.
Oh, fuck you. I was so sure that they weren't going to remember.
Yes, names. I'm Robor, and this is Alila, your mother.
Still doesn't take away the
we
fact
have
that
a
Lala
mountain
Fest
of
are actually
questions
kind of
for
creepy.
each other. But perhaps we
think they're
can
cute.
take this somewhere quieter?
I think that was the first thing I made, actually.
The Heatwells, for instance.
Lala Fest?
Same
There's
Yeah.
a spot there where we
What?
can relax and chat.
Why?
Oh my god, this is gonna be not fun at all. Could it be that the system orchestrated this reunion as well? Forgive me. This is all so much to take in. I'm struggling to collect my thoughts. Yeah, same. Same, bitch. The taste of family. Okay. I feel a little calmer now, though I myself prepared for the possibility, but to actually come face to face with my parents was overwhelming. And having been parted from them as an infant, I'm not sure how to behave. Take your time. After everything has happened, you deserve to do so. You have many things to say to one another, now you can say them. Du vet du er på kamera, Kim? Bare...
Ja.
Ok.
Å, beinet mitt, herregud.
Ja, ja. Det er jo...
Okay, so to get Ramu, the Ixion Ramu mount, you just have to do it on Savage.
Ah.
There's a guy that has posted a video of how he does all the extreme trials in Stormblood alone with Viper.
Yeah, a Viper does a lot of damage. It's such a strange feeling to be reunited with your beyond death. Your companions, what are they called? Oh, there, I'd completely forgotten to introduce them. Over here is Vuklamat, Vower's Resolve of Tuliolal. Beside her is Grahatia, my colleague and students of Baldessian. And this is Samuel, an adventurer, though that hardly does him justice. He is the most dependable of friends. Aww. My word, we clearly have a great deal of thanks to give, don't we, dear? Yeah. Oh yes, we do. Our heartfelt gratitude to you all. Okay. Hi, Laser Chuck. Welcome in.
Hello.
Pause to check. I know Kim needs a pause to check.
Oh, I am posturing. Take some shoes and shirt. Time to relax and eat taquitos. Oh God.
What's a taquito?
Oh, sounds so good. I was like taco.
Is it kind of like tacos?
Taquito.
If only we had some Mr. Brook bil to ease the way.
How are you doing, Lonace? Long time no see.
I hope everything is doing well with you. It's pretty much a rolled up taco. Okay, nice.
Oh God.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. We're a huge fan of taco though, so.
Quite hot here by the springs. It's hot by the springs. Something cold would be lovely. Understood. We'll fetch you all trees that'll help you cool off. Okay. I wouldn't want to be a bother, but yeah, you don't have much time with them, so I get it.
Awesome though.
Oh, the game is amazing, Chuck. We're about to finish the story of Dawntrail.
Yeah.
It's very good. Skal du sånn?
How the games will tell you to jump in. Have you played this before? I saw that both Chad and Brian is playing Final Fantasy now.
Oh yeah,
What is cool?
Brian was very excited.
Yeah. And also I know that in what was it they said, Chris? Was it 7.5 or something? Because they have the not the world visit but data server visit. That thing is actually up and running, but they just want to implement it so you can play against people on a different server instead of just in Europe, for instance. Played it before, but I haven't given the DLC a try. Oh God, you need to. It is so good.
It's a slow burn. The start is a little bit slow, but it's become very good now.
Yeah.
It became very good a while ago, but oh my God, it's so good.
Shadowbringer, Endwalker, Dawntrail, Heaven's Sword. Very good expansions. This bottle holds a time-worn map classified as risk-reward rate 15 among treasure hunters. Level 90 full party, 8 players recommended.
Where's the rest people?
Oh, we're doing well. Life is hectic, and also no. But other than that, we're doing fine.
We're doing fine.
Yeah, streaming a lot, doing what we can at home. We have a lot of like smaller projects that we need to finish around the house and stuff. Trying to travel a little bit, get out of the house every once in a while.
Every now and then.
Every now and then. And also we bought a new car.
Finally,
which we're
yeah.
Very, very proud of our new car.
We're in debt though.
Yeah, we're in debt, but we're proper dads. Yourself though, anything exciting happening or just work? Just gonna say, but your photos when you line up the sodas and stuff, it hits a little bit of an itch behind my ear because it's so organized. I fucking love it. I have 3 more. Can I do that alone though? Probably not.
Oh, I'm delivering ice cream to Ryle and them.
Why not? Let's try. One day at a time, indeed.
It's best to never stress.
Yeah. I'm a person who is a little bit too
easily stressed.
Yeah.
Never did we imagine that such a reward awaited us. Isn't that so, Robor?
Robor?
Yes.
Oh, don't mind your father. Like me, he's still getting used to seeing you all grown up.
This is just excruciating.
Yes, well, a 20-year blank is not so quickly filled.
Even so, there's got to be something we can do.
Wait, Chaos,
You know,
isn't he from
I
Final
think I
Fantasy
might
V?
have an idea.
I love Grahatia. He is such a good character.
Wait, Lace, did you only play A Realm Reborn then?
Raha?
What is he doing?
Oh, he's making a fool of himself.
Oh, you needn't force yourself.
It doesn't taste of anything to the living, surely.
No, it's delicious. I mean it. I've never tasted anything so good.
Oh my god.
It really does taste so much better when we're all together.
Yes, indeed.
I'm suddenly craving dessert. How about you?
Truly, we've never felt so happy in all our lives. We don't know how to thank you. But at the very least, we can give you some answers. You've risked so much and come so far from them after all.
'Tis our understanding you are researching a power called interdimensional fusion. Will you tell us about it?
Oh shit. Interdimensional fusion.
To begin at the very beginning, there is a legend passed down by our people, the Milala. In the distant past, we abided in a different world. Our homeland was a paradise of eternal summer. The flowers were always in bloom. Until, that is, the great calamity turned the very seas.
Oh my
to ice.
god, they're
As
putting
those
so
around
much.
them
Okay, so
froze to
these
death,
characters are
our
actually from
ancestors looked to a mighty
another
relic
place.
for salvation. By its power, they opened a portal and used it to flee to another reality.
They're talking about a reflection that was overthrown by ice. And then they flew here. Jesus Christ. Okay.
The key is none other than that relic. And it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Cool. This is so cool.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership. Desperate as we were, we accepted their help, only to later discover their ulterior motive, to plunder
Jag
other
tror det är
worlds
det
of
man går och
ether.
lägger med egentligen.
Ja, det er veldig sant.
Seeking to
Sånn, ja.
frustrate
känner det
their
alltså.
plans,
Jaha,
we
och så-
defected from the order.
Här var det.
And
Och så
as
att
their
jag kom
agents
för
closed in on us, we seized control of the prototype gate and activated
exakt.
it.
Kanske.
What followed you already know.
Ja, det, ja.
We sent our daughter and the key through the
Ja, bra
portal,
det. Ja, nei, jeg skjønner det.
entrusting
Herregud.
them to the men we
But it was very
encountered.
nice of you to join us so far.
Ja, ja,
Yeah,
herregud, Chris.
It was really fun. Herregud.
Full förståelse.
Ja.
Det var väldigt,
Spännande här
väldigt
imorgon.
koselig.
Ja, väldigt hygglig. Och så god natt när den tid kommer.
Ja.
Eller god morgon. Ja.
God morgen, god natt, god morgen. Ja, ja. Nei, men
God morgen, god
hvis ikke vi kommer inn med en gang, så sparer vi bare det til i morgen.
Ja, gjerne det. Bare si fra deg, altså.
Ja.
Så tar vi det i morgen, da.
Den er grei, vet du.
Sweet.
Ja.
Sleep well, please.
You too, guys.
Sleep tight.
Meow.
Meow.
Bye.
Oh, I just need to I need to relocate you.
Yes.
You were born with an unusual gift, you see. Upon learning of it, Preservation sought to subject you to experiments.
Oh my god, they're talking about her echo.
An unusual gift.
And there's a lot of
The
revelations
echo,
now.
I dare say.
Mm-hmm.
Our people, the Milala. Are there any ways I might learn more about them?
There are, such as visiting the cavern inside the volcano. Our ancient homeland has been recreated there.
Our ancient homeland has been recreated there, so they stemmed from a place with a little bit more fire, but it was overrun by ice. Wow. Wow.
While it's intended to serve as an entertaining diversion, it ought to teach you a thing or two about our history and traditions.
May we go there? Selfish though it may be, I should love to learn of my ancestors. Of them. And of the legacy my parents entrusted to me.
Sure, by all means. As it happens, it's on the way to our destination.
Oh my god, there's so much going on now. I love the way they're going with this. it's funny because we've been kind of thinking and talking and speculating so much about this.
What is going to happen? What is going to...
Yeah, and then they
what-
actually just flat out does what we were talking about the other day.
Yeah, I know. I also like the fact that because Kryl has been a part of the team for 12 years, isn't
Yeah.
it? And then suddenly they're giving her so much more...
She's been a part of the game for a long time. I don't remember when she came in.
Nice, now I'm gonna realm reward.
I think it was a realm or heavens. As my parents told us, the cavern inside the volcano is a place of learning about the Melala, ancient homeland. And I'm hoping it will yield older information as well, namely information on preservation. The scientists were researching interdimensional fusion, and prior to that created the Endless. As a living memory is likely also their creation, I expect they would carefully curate any details concerning themselves, but I wish to keep an eye out nonetheless. I'm all for it, of course, seeing as the key once belonged to Malala. It couldn't hurt to learn about them. Let's head inside. Oh my god. Oh god. I'm a sucker for this. Quite a mystical atmosphere here. Is this what the Melala's homeland was like? Ding ding, correct. Oh, Squid Game is here.
Squid Game. I thought that the first time was myself when I was there.
Yeah, especially when they had the triangle. The ancient home of the Melala people is recreated here in exacting detail thanks to the marvel electrobe. The scale alone has been adjusted in order to accommodate folk of all proportions. But I have neglected to introduce myself. I'm the guide for this facility, the steps of the speaker. It shall be my pleasure to assist you on as you embark on your educational journey. There's even a guide, how considerate. Alright then, as we wander around, if there's something we do not understand, we'll be certain to ask you. Incorrect. Visits to our facility take the form of quizzed tours, so the correct answer is follow the instructions to your guide. That's yours truly. Sounds like a pain in the ass. I'm sure it will be both enlightening and entertaining. Let's have them guide us. Of course. So the Melala came from a realm of fire that was ravaged by ice.
Yep.
Very good, madam. I have registered the 4 of you as visitors. Please proceed through yonder passageway to the chamber beyond. Over yonder. They really just went, you know, this happened, this happened, this happened. The
Makes me wonder what you guys talked about as well was what will happen with the other reflections if we're able to visit them.
In the distant past, the Melala abided in peace upon its isles of eternal summer. Yeah, but that makes sense, so that was the fire reflection. Winter never visited that bountiful land, and the flowers ever bloomed in all the colors of the rainbow. But such idyllic days did not last, for just when it seemed the westerly wind had turned cold, the sea suddenly froze over. From the fish in the water to the birds in the sky, all of the animals soon perished. This unusual weather continued with seemingly no end, and one by one the Melala fell until death toll was beyond counting. Those who lived still could do naught but pray as they huddled together for precious warmth. Jesus Christ. The Milala are the keepers of a mighty relic passed down through the ages. While it has the appearance of a crystal by whose hand it was wrought, it is unknown. When a great calamity froze their isles, the speaker, their spiritual leader, fervently prayed to the relic of salvation. In answer to the prayer, the relic opened for them a golden path, one that shone like the light of dawn, and through it they fled unto a new land. This relic has to be made by the ancients or something. The Asians, I mean. The panel bears information on the history of Milala. Since ancient times, the Milala have excelled in calculations by using formulae and figures to represent all natural phenomena. They have succeeded in devising a unique system of magic. This gift proved invaluable in their new homeland, where they employed their calculations to etch arcane circles upon the ore, which later came to be known as electro. Though this is ingenious technique, electro was transformed into a tool that could not only store lightning, but convert it into energy of any element. Okay. Esteemed for their excellence in the study of Eklov, the Milala were favored by the rulers of many nations. Some among them have attempted to invoke the power of their ancient relic to return to their homeland, but their efforts were to no avail. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Eventually, the relic came to be forgotten, and some now question whether it ever actually existed. Cult. Maybe this is also a ploy by Heidelin?
That's the thing. I don't think she's really gone.
I've been thinking the same. Oi. If I may have your attention, you stand within the shrine of Milala, a migrant people who roamed until they found a new land to call their own. According to folklore, they originally hailed from a part of eternal summer. The speaker, the spiritual leader, guided them to safety, and she is enshrined her. Oi! She is enshrined her with the sacred relic she wielded in this place. They performed rituals dedicated to the dream that one day they might return to their ancestral home. A sacred relic, that must be the key they use to initiate interdimensional fusion. Interdimensional fusion. If such wondrous power existed, I can only imagine what great feats it could be used to achieve. History quiz. Here we go. There are 4 braces in this room, each of which are accompanied by a panel bearing a statement. If you believe a statement is true, then you must light its brazier by operating the panel. Simple yes. Without further ado, please nominate a representative and begin.
Jeg forteller den der.
Ja.
Når du står og ser på questgiveren, så er det den fakkelen helt til venstre, og så er det nummer 3 ifra venstre.
Så det er denne først? Long ago our people dwelled in Isle, the flowers ever bloomed. Okay, ja. Yes. Og så...
Nummer 3 fra venstre.
Denne? Remember, you must light the brush with statement you believe are true. Yes. You have answered correctly. Ooh. We know better. We are aware of the existence of shared worlds, umbral calamities, and interdimensional fusion. For an event that froze the seas, the 5th umbral calamity comes to mind. That which ushered the age in endless frost. Wait, so that has happened once?
What?
And legend holds that during that age, the entire population of the South Sea Isle vanished overnight. The art of Arcanima traces its roots to the calculations of the South Sea Islanders. While we cannot outright conclude that these people were the Milala, there are at least enough points of similarity to support the theory. Yeah, because there've been calamities. A lot of the places on Eorsa is gone.
Yeah.
Crazy. Jeg bare kjører forbi alt av kamper og alt mulig. Jeg bare... Ja, nei, det peak story, ass. Very good. Jeg vil ikke si det Shadowbringers og Endwalker good ennå, men this is very good for our first new part.
For what they have been working up to with Endwalker, and now going to start a completely new thing. Yeah, I think it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I agree. It's generally believed, however, that the adornments upon the wall are masks that represent the emotions of the boy. And that brings us to the final quiz. The question is simple. How many types of masks are there? Why? Please take all the time required. She'll be here when you're ready to answer. Okay. Husker du det? Å, herregud.
Nei, det gjør jeg ikke egentlig. Hva var det han sa for noe?
How many types of masks?
Ja, der spammet jeg bare, jeg. Jeg tror det var kanskje 4, tror jeg.
4? As do I.
Var det riktig, eller?
4, yay!
Fy faen.
Det er bare... Ok, jeg har ikke tenkt å studere hver maske, ass.
Finished at last. Gods, I'm exhausted.
If the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source. But what is this relic of theirs that can bridge worlds? Who made it? And to what end?
Ja, for da har de jo stikket fra The Source til en annen verden, and hep, we're back again.
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery. By augmenting it with Electrope, Preservation did succeed in opening a portal. Yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so.
Much less the underlying principles of the technology.
Herregud. To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone
Imagine
who
2.5 years
imbued the key
from
with
now.
its power, when they did so, or why.
It has to be Heartland.
But remember this.
Or the Asians.
The key is a tool, and like all tools, in and of itself, it is a force for neither good nor evil. Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearer's every good intention.
As did Preservation, Queen Sveen seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves.
Oh, herregud. Thank you for the reserve. Hei, Bunny. God kveld fra vekteren. Jeg har krysset et slåssfell. Nå er det sovemedisin og står 5 eller 6 på kvelden. Den ser jeg. Det må være sliten og trøtt da, kjenner jeg.
And in so doing,
God morgen, ja.
makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls.
thank you for the resub.
We have told you all we can. To be able to share this with you at the last, it feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
Yes, we have.
Oh, herregud.
But perhaps there's another way, one that doesn't require the terminal's deactivation.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it. So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
Oh, herregud.
This mic.
I will. May I ask you one last question?
Kan ikke få bare sove med farmen.
Of course, my dear.
Funker dårlig.
Kan ikke få bare sove etter det farmafestet. Never.
The earring. Why did you leave it with me?
Because, Kryl, we wanted to see you again.
Herregud.
This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you. A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it. We wanted naught but the best for you, yet we've always wondered how much you might have suffered in our absence.
Do not torment yourselves so. As fate would have it, you entrusted me to a good man. His name is Galuf, and he raised me as his own. What's more, I've been blessed with the finest comrades anyone could have. It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy. So please, be at peace. Be at peace. Mother. Father.
You already have a beautiful name, but
oh my
if
God.
we might call you by the one we gave you? Maya. Our dearest
Maya.
We love you more than life itself.
Maya. My name. My name is Maya.
Oh, herregud. Okay. I'm so tired of the word Nash that I want to puke, and some people with money and yachts are nasty. Oh, yeah. Both people can be one thing or the other, I feel.
Are you sure about this? You can leave the terminal to us.
No, I must do this. Kryl Maya Baldessian must press on.
Oh god, she's gonna have Maya as her name now? Oh, this is heart-wrenching.
I know.
Farewell, Mother.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
Oh god, yeah, goodbye, Papa. Herregud. I'm such a pussy. The cat is so on point, you know? Oh, Jesus. Okay. If I might confide you, I've been anxious ever since. You're anxious, bitch. I was afraid what I might discover. Perhaps I'd learn nothing or worse. Ooh, that my parents didn't love me. But now I know the truth and I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I took up Pictomancy and I'm glad I mustered up the courage to say that I wanted to join you. Thank you, Samuel, for trusting me with your life and walking with me all this way. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I'll see this through. Rather, we'll see this through together. My apologies for keeping you. Come, let's catch up with the others. Ooh. It's like they're just, hi, do you want 1 revelation or 1,000 revelations? It very much reminds me of Ultima Thule. Isn't that the last place in Endwalker?
What do you say?
Ultima Thule?
Yeah.
Oh, herregud. Okay. The others have told me all. I'm glad Kral could bid her parents proper farewell. Now then, I asked the question for the second to last time. Are you ready to shut down the terminal? Yes. Oh, they're really making this more and more difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, Kaiso, I'm dying. It's so sad. How are you doing?
Hi, Kaiso.
I do.
Oh, good lord.
I died here on Monday as well.
This is too much, bitch. And I've always liked Cryle.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I joke a lot about this character, but Jesus Christ, I can't.
Sleep well, Bunny. Good luck.
Good luck, Bunny. Get some rest. Well-deserved rest. Okay. That's fine.